Have you ever wondered why we celebrate New Year's on January 1st? It feels normal today. Fireworks, countdowns, resolutions. But this date, this celebration, has a history stretching back thousands of years, filled with emperors, gods, and even political strategy. Let's dive into the surprising origin of New Year's. Most people think New Year's is a universal tradition. However, if you lived for 1,000 years ago, January 1st meant nothing. The earliest known New Year celebrations began in ancient Babylon, around 1000 BC. But here's the twist. Their New Year wasn't in winter. It was in March, during the spring equinox. They called it Akitu, a massive festival lasting 11 days, honoring Marduk, their chief god. During Akitu, kings were crowned, crops were blessed, and people believed the universe was spiritually renewed. So how did we move from Babylonian spring to a cold January celebration? The answer lies in ancient Rome. By the time Julius Caesar came to power, the Roman calendar was a mess. Seasons no longer matched months, and the year was drifting. Caesar wanted control, stability, and symbolism. In 46 BC, he introduced the Julian calendar, placing New Year's Day on January 1st. Why January? Because it was named after Janus, the Roman god of beginnings. Janus was unique. He had two faces. One looked back to the past. The other looked toward the future. To the Romans, this made January the perfect doorway between what had been and what was about to come. Here's where it gets even more interesting. In medieval Europe, New Year's wasn't always celebrated on January 1st. Different places used different dates. March 25th, Easter, even Christmas. For nearly 1,500 years, the world used multiple New Years depending on culture and religion. It wasn't until 1582 when Pope Gregory XIII introduced the Gregorian calendar that January 1st returned as the official start of the year, the same calendar most of the world uses today. So when you raise a glass at midnight, count down from 10, or make resolutions for the year ahead, you're continuing a tradition shaped by ancient priests, Roman emperors, and medieval reformers. A celebration that traveled thousands of years just to reach you. Next time someone asks why we celebrate New Year's on January 1st, you know it is not just a party, it is history echoing through time. If you enjoy learning the hidden stories behind everyday traditions, follow Chronomind AI for more historical videos. There's so much more to discover.